Hi, welcome. You're here for the 7th video, right? Well, here's the thing. I started to strategize and plan for that video, today's video, but then I remembered that the greatest creative, the greatest creator, God, rested on the 7th day. And I figured, who am I not to? So here's what we're going to do instead. But give me a minute, please. Right, where are we? You see, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of alcohol, but lately I realized that I can actually make do with sweet wine. And so every time we go to the wine store, we just always look for sweet wines because that's what I like. And this is one of my faves. The name is VOGA. I'm not quite sure, but it is one of my faves. I don't drink wine often, every now and then, mostly on date nights on Fridays. So I've decided to feel a little fancy with myself tonight. It's actually barely 5 p.m., but everywhere is already so dark because it's winter. It's something I'm still kind of adjusting to, This past few days, I have found it so hard to sleep. I think my body is like, what is going on? My circadian rhythm is all over the place. But that's not why we're here today. So, guys, to be honest, I don't really have a topic today. I decided, you know what? I'm just going to chill today. For this video, I'm literally just going to chill and talk about whatever comes to my head. I know this isn't the usual sort of video you expect from me, but what can I say? The girl deserves to rest sometimes. I was going through my YouTube studio yesterday and I realized that I have actually filmed 37 videos since I started since I restarted my YouTube journey 9 months ago. And I'm actually amazed. I don't know why I'm amazed at my consistency because I had a blog for like 10 years and I was pretty consistent on it. But still, it was like, wow, for someone that was so scared of, starting her YouTube, I have actually done pretty well. 37 videos basically means that I have put out a video every week since I started, well, except for 1 week, the week of my wedding, for obvious reasons. And I was beating myself up about it back then. I was like, yeah, I'm letting down my subscribers. I had 3,000, 2,000 subscribers then. But I was so stressed about it. But, man. It seemed like a great idea, but now that I'm talking, it's kind of awkward, like drinking and talking and drinking. It's like I have to pause for a bit and drink and then talk. I'm just going to take one more sip and then drop it down. Yeah. This is really nice. It's a sweet white wine. I like it. Yeah, so where was I? I was talking about how amazed I am at how consistent I have been. And to top it all, I am doing this 7-day it's 8 days. Why did I even call it a 7? I'm actually just realizing that it's actually an 8-day challenge since I'll be posting a video every day from the 1st to the 8th. And my first video, I called it a 7-day challenge. As I was saying, and to top it all, I am actually creating 8 weeks worth of content because I put out a video every week, but I'm doing 8 videos in 8 days, in a week practically. I'm amazed at my consistency, my discipline. Honestly, shout out to my husband. When I first of all decided I was going to do this, I did not start planning till towards the end, and then it was pretty last minute. I literally am shooting all of these videos between so Friday is the 1st. So I started shooting my videos on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is actually Wednesday and I'm not done, but At some point, I was like, I don't think there's no way I'm going to get this done. But shout out to my husband, because he's always very relentless in pushing me and like making me get things done and just believing in my ability to get stuff done. So when I sat down here earlier, I know I said that I did not really have a plan, but I actually wanted to go through some of the videos I have made in the past, because I'm looking at it and I'm mind blown. And I know that a lot of people are here for first time, or not even just like the first time. Maybe you started watching my videos a few weeks ago, a few months ago, but I have been doing this for 9 months. I'm literally scrolling through my YouTube studio right now, and it's like, wow, I can see the growth. Me, I think this is like a testament, like for myself, that when I put my mind to something, I can really get it done. I don't know who's like me, procrastinating stuff to the last minute. If you're like me, shout out to you. Shout out to you. But honestly, I want to say that I don't know if there's anything that you're planning. I know sometimes it feels like you keep pushing to the last minute, but somehow you always get it done. If you're like me, if you understand what I'm talking about, again, shout out to you. But yeah, if there's anything, well, you guys take away from me doing this challenge, is that you can do it once you put your mind to it, you know. So I'm rooting for every one of us that we're striving, pushing to get stuff done. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure like what the grand goal is from my YouTube channel. I like to create. I literally love to create, and I have been so blessed. Honestly, I say this all the time. When I say all glory be to God who gives great ideas and the strength to execute them, I know what I'm saying. I'm not just saying it because it sounds cool. It does sound cool, but I know what I'm saying. Sometimes I amaze myself, but let me tell you guys something, yeah? There was a point, well, I still get scared sometimes. I still get scared. I'm like, what do I mean I'm going to put a video out every week? Like, who told me I'm going to get ideas every week? Like, I'm going to have stuff to put out every week. And it's different because for my kind of video, if you follow me, I like to do like these creative intros. So I don't just pop and start talking, kind of like what I'm doing right now. So there's like a lot of thought that goes into it. There's a lot of creativity that goes into it. I think it's wild for me to wake up and decide that, yes, every week I'm going to have something out. Do you know what that is? Like, I'm literally running on I don't even know what it is, but it's like literally thinking, breathing every minute. What's next? What next? I get scared sometimes, you know. It's like, who gave you the audacity, this babe? Who gave you the audacity? Something I've come to realize with time, well, all of the time I spent with my blog, my 9-to-5 roles, but most especially this YouTube journey that I have been on, it is that if you believe in yourself, it's hard, but when you believe in yourself, you will most likely get things done. Let me give you an example. So it's like me being scared, me like worrying, oh my God, what if I don't have an idea for next week's video? I've noticed that when I tell myself, you'll figure it out, you always figure it out. I'm calmer and I'm more like, I have a more stable mental state to actually get stuff done. And guess what? I actually get it done. So I guess that's even just feeds back into my belief in myself. It's wild. Believing in yourself is like, it's one of the craziest things you can do. It's a crazy thing to do. But honestly, just the mind is such a great thing because it literally can turn around your life. When I tell myself that, there used to be a mantra that I used to have, and it is, I go run am. Like literally, I go run am. So it's sometimes maybe I get a brief at work and I'm thinking, oh, I don't know where to start with this, but I just remember, I tell myself, it's okay. I go run am. I will figure it out. Me doing this 7-day challenge has kind of like fed back into the power of my mind, me believing in myself, and I'm just hoping that, yeah, you know, I get to keep putting out content, and you guys get to keep, you know, watching. So yes, back to what I was saying. I wanted to go over some of the videos I've created in the past. Well, for some of you that may be new here, welcome. So my first video was about my wedding. And you know, the funny thing is that my first video was planning my Nigerian wedding. Right? I talked about planning my traditional wedding, right? It is something that wedding planning is something that I've always known that I would not enjoy, especially traditional wedding, because zero inspo, zero interest. That like I approached it with like 000, but at the end of the day, everything sort of came together. But it's funny because even though that was my first video, I actually never put out a vlog on my traditional wedding, which is insane. I have clips, but for some reason I never did. So I started this YouTube journey with my planning my wedding, and planning my traditional wedding was my first video where I was basically lamenting. Yeah, and I talked about my private court wedding. I said this in one of my videos recently, how I feel like I procrastinated starting this YouTube channel for so long, but I kind of started at the right time, because then I had like all of these wedding activities and I had like stuff to put out. And yeah, so if you haven't seen, I have like a whole wedding series. If you're here for the first time and you haven't seen that, just scroll down a bit. I'd also like leave a link to the playlist, to my wedding playlist. My white wedding was a dream. It was a dream. It was everything that I'd ever wanted, everything I'd ever dreamt of. Well, obviously it's Nigeria. We had a few hiccups here and there, but it was really, really good. And so if you're watching this and you're engaged, you're planning a wedding, I think that it is something that you would really love to watch. I give like tips, I share like my walkthrough, how I approached it, and you know how I put everything together. I think you would really like to watch it, so you should check my caption, check out that video. And then I moved on to navigating newly married life. You know, I moved to Ibadan after getting married. I was a Lagosian, born bred Lagosian, even though I am proudly Igbo. And then I had like a couple of videos where it was like navigating life as a newly married couple, newly married person. So if you have never watched like my how we met video, how I moved to Ibadan for love, which is one of like the highest performing videos I have, scroll down and check it. And then I talk about obviously this new phase, moving to this new country. It's so interesting. Sometimes I was standing outside a few minutes ago and I was just looking out and I was thinking, oh, when I have kids, they wouldn't know this thing of leaving home and I am now in a new place, because this place will be their home. It will be what they know. Thinking about it, I'm thinking about how like even through my whole I want to japa phase, I never really stopped to think about what that life would look like. It was just like, oh yes, I want to. But now I'm here and it's like, wow. I never really pictured it, but it's coming together. Oh, my neighbor. Whenever they open their door, it feels like someone is like at my door opening it up, and I'm always like, a lot of you probably found me during this phase, like me moving here, becoming an immigrant, trying to find a job, settling down here, looking for an apartment, putting together this apartment and trying to build community. It is an ongoing journey, to be honest, but I'm always thankful. Honestly, I'm always thankful. Things could be way worse. So I like to sit down and count my little blessings. Honestly, I love my space a lot. During the evenings, I like to just put up the light and have only this light on and just chill. I used to read a lot before. I haven't read since I moved here, but I can just imagine myself like laying here and reading a book. But I don't know what happened to my reading vibes. I think I'll get that up for next year. I've been talking about starting a book club literally since I moved here, since I went for my first book club meeting here, and I realized that nobody really cared about me. Not like I was expecting them to care about me, but like literally all they asked me was my name, and everyone just moved on. It was kind of weird for me because coming from the background I'm coming from, I was part of a book club in Nigeria where each book club meeting turned into something way more than just like talking about the book. We'll talk about life. We'll talk about like other things. I came for this book club meeting and they just, oh, my name is Cassandra, moving on. They didn't even know that I literally just moved to the country like 2 weeks back. And after that day, I was like, yeah, I need to start a book club. I need to like recreate that experience that I had in the book club I'm coming from, which is really warm and homely and intimate. And I've been talking about this since I moved here, but I don't know why I keep dragging my feet. This is the thing with me. Or I guess creative people generally, we try to make sure that we have everything in place. Even though I know, I keep telling myself, Cassie, you don't need a website. Put together a Google form, put it on your Insta story, and you will get people. If you don't get people, at least you know you tried. But I keep pushing it. Now my new thing is that I'm going to start it in January. So yeah, I'm putting it out here so you guys keep me accountable. If I don't post about book club in January, drag me by my non-existent shuku. So yeah, as I was saying, so now I am currently in the phase of turning 30, even though I don't feel old or anything. But yeah, that is what you guys are watching now. This whole 7-8 days challenge thing is all like welcoming the newness, even though I don't feel new or anything. Scrolling through my videos, I think that the video I actually love the most, I think it's my favorite one. I watch it and I'm like, wow, Cassie, you sabi the work. You sabi this work. It is my video on why I'm moving from Nigeria to Canada, where I talked about like the NSAS. Linked below. I'm linking all of these things. You know, I'm linking everything below. So I talked about that. That is I love that video so much. The intro was so good, if I dare say so myself. At this point, I think I should also ask you guys, which of my videos have been your favorite video? If you can leave me a comment, just letting me know which of my videos have been your favorite video. I would really appreciate that. So yes, thank you. Leave me a comment and share. Oh no, okay, I think I'll leave it to one of my later posts in December. It's a season of sharing and caring, and I'll use it to blackmail you people to share my YouTube page. Please let this ministry move forward. See, when I started, I didn't really have, like I said, I didn't really have any grand plans. So I'm sitting down here today, close to 9K. So what? Close to 9K subscribers, and I'm just like, you guys, thank you so much. I always say that you can do like your best work and put it out and still get crickets, right? I honestly think that you can use all the hacks, all the recipes. Sometimes it clicks, not because like your content is the greatest out there. So I am, again, babe? Oh, my neighbor again. Not because your content is like not because your work is like the greatest out there. So I'm just thankful. Please, you guys, I appreciate it. One of the hardest parts of being a creator or being a creative is putting out stuff and, well, hearing crickets. Honestly, I know people say, oh, create for the fun of it, create for the joy of creating, create to just share your work, whether you get an applause or not. I get it, but it's hard. It's really, really hard. I don't want to talk too much in this video. So like I said, I'm having a chill day. You know, God rested on the 7th day. I'm resting today. I'm chilling. My brain, that's a lie. My brain is not chilling. I shot a video earlier today, but this evening I'm chilling. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up this video very soon so that I can drink my wine. I just want to say thank you for sticking with me. Day 7, one more day to go. I feel like I should take a break after day 8. Like I should just go ghost and tell you guys, it go be, see you in January, but I know I'm not going to do that. Keep praying for strength, ideas and all of that good stuff. As this video was, if you made it to the end of this video where I did not really talk about anything, but I talked about some things, I want to say that I believe in you. Whatever it is that you've been procrastinating, I believe in you. I may not know you, but I believe in you just the same way I believe in myself. So believe in yourself, and guy, you can do it. If you run and you go run just put your mind to it. From one procrastinator to another, when you get it done, it feels good. It really does feel good. So yeah, if there's anything you're working on, if you have like a YouTube channel, if you have anything that you're working on and you'd like to share, please leave a comment, put it in the comment. I will check it out. If nobody else checks it out. I would really love to like learn more about my followers. What are the things that you guys enjoy doing? So feel free to. Today's video is just like chill vibes. We're not doing too fake deep. We're not doing too artsy, too creative. We're just chilling. So yeah, please feel free to leave me a comment. Share your work with me if you want me to check out anything. Put your link in there. Yeah, go crazy. Thank you. That is the end of today's video. The chillest video I've done. Literally chill because I'm drinking wine, even though I didn't really drink the wine. But yeah, see you tomorrow and probably next week and the week after that. God, when does this end?